manipulates.
There must have been a conversation.
Yeah.
And
but we want to be clear on what you said and what you didn't say.
Charles, even subsequent, I was even begging the bishop to help me to ask his people to vote, which is what I was doing for 6 months, begging. I wasn't saying snatch it, kill it, take it, force it. I was even begging, which shows that I continue to look for votes by begging. It shows there's so many things you've tried to do, but everything okay. It's easy to manipulate. Let me tell you, those who have been manipulating people in Nigeria have been doing it, but it's coming to an end because even those that are manipulating are not dying of hunger. So they will soon know who is a religious bigot, a tribal bigot. I am not one. I've just given you an example that I built mosques. To today, no non-Muslim governor has sent more people to Mecca than me.
Right.
They said it when I went to Akka. It was them who I was saying it.
Well, I'm going to assume...
When I do pilgrimage,
right.
I send people to Israel, I send people to Mecca.
I'm going to
because
assume...
I believe
right.
that this is the way to go.
I'm going to assume that you did not say that the election is a religious war, because you haven't answered that question. But if you choose not to answer it, I will assume, based on what you said, that
I can never say it's a religious war.
Okay.
Because so it's not.
Right. So that clarifies
if there's a conversation, even if, Charles, just like what's happened to me in London, even if I was stopped, you can call it I was stopped or even detained. But to go and say, oh, he committed a crime, he did this, he did this,
and he was arrested as a result of it.
There's conversations around the election where a conversation can come and I say, listen, this looks like these people are trying to do this. But I did not campaign that is a religious war. What for? I'm surrounded by people. If there's anybody where a president and vice worked as brothers, it is me and that. And he knows. And I will always tell him that we must pull these people out of poverty. I came to you because you're a young man. For the first time in history of Nigeria, we had a presidential candidate, vice presidential candidate, a party chairman. There were people born after Nigerian independence. I said, with three of us, we must save this country. And he knows my commitment to it. We must do this, we must do this. I can't be doing it with the background of a religious war.
We've got
or even tribal one.
Right. We've got about a minute and a half left, sadly. How would you describe your mood and your state of mind as Inauguration Day approaches? I mean, you clearly are not the one who will be sworn in, even though you believe that you won the election, but was, as your party put it, rigged out. What is your mood as that date approaches?
Have you seen my mood change? No. I'm not desperate to be president of Nigeria. I'm desperate to see Nigeria work. I'm desperate to see a good Nigeria. And I'm saying, for me, and that starts by the process through which people get into office. The process as it is today is not acceptable to me or those who are following me. We want to build a new Nigeria. A new Nigeria cannot be built on faulty ground. It cannot be built with this rascality going on. It will only be built on what I call transparent process. If you want to be called His Excellency, you must come through an excellent way. I, Peter, go and check my background. Go and check who I am. I have never one day given anybody $1 to vote for me. I don't know who is INEC rec in my state. Go and ask him. I never met him. We only spoke once on phone when I asked him to do something. Ask Mahmoud, who is the chairman, whether he's met with me. He was given a job to build a new Nigeria. Go and ask anybody. Charles has served as 8 years as governor. I did not admit one person in the state university. I told them, anybody who didn't pass, don't take him, whether it's coming from me or not. We must start doing things rightly in this country. My mood remains the same. What it is yesterday is what it is today, and also tomorrow. All I want is a Nigeria where Nigerians will be proud to say they are Nigeria, with a security, where we can create jobs for the young ones so they have a means of livelihood, where there's a future they can hope. And it is that future they voted in Daddy and I. And we were prepared, and we are prepared tomorrow. Whatever happens, we remain steadfast. We're not going to go away. I'm not going to go away. Like I told you, I'm not a citizen of any other country. I'm a citizen of Nigeria. I believe in Nigeria, and I've said it. If there's war outside Nigeria, if there's war in Nigeria today, I'm outside, I'll come back here. Because I'm a citizen of here, and I believe in it.
I want to thank you very much indeed for taking the time to really talk to us and give us your side of a lot of these controversies. We really appreciate it very much indeed. Mr.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you very much. Is the presidential candidate